Well, a very warm welcome to you on this most pleasantly clear evening. Conditions absolutely beautiful. Perfect for the beautiful game. Temperatures are kind as well. No doubt playing a hand in high attendance levels as well as an elevated level of anticipation here. Surely this is the hot ticket going around in this neck of the woods. It surely must be. And this must be amongst the favoured arenas of supporters all over the world. It really does have a very special feel to it. And if you did just miss it, we are up and running already. So, Jim, who would you identify as the key man in this fixture?
Yeah, Jorginho, the kind of player that can pass a team to death. At first, a lot of his passes seem a little safe and conservative, but they all serve a bigger purpose, slowly shifting the opposition from side to side. Once there is that little bit of space to work in, then the killer instinct usually kicks in and he's able to deliver that decisive pass.
Yes, they'll certainly be leaning heavily on him. Tries to get it forward quickly. And that has put a stop to that. MacArthur plays it forward. And here's Batshuayi. Gets wrestled off the ball. Cedric Suarez.
Just to point out, Peter, that the fullbacks are quite high.
And what are they trying to achieve?
Well, it's obviously a move to push the opposition wide men back and give them more to think about.
Kouyaté. And that'll be the last act of the first half. So neither team has broken through, but certainly not for the want of trying. It's been an interesting game up to now, but still goalless. Some first half thoughts?
Well, this has proved a very frustrating day so far, especially for the strikers. Nothing has been created for them. I think the service has been extremely poor.
And after 45 minutes, it is still goalless. A change perhaps after half-time. And if you're just back from your break, you've missed very little of the resumption of the second half. No score in the first half. Who's ready to go for it now? Schlupp. Hits it first time! A real chance and a real let-off.
Do I really need to tell you, Peter, that he has to do better, especially from there?
Well, there is some activity down on the touchline. It seems there's going to be a change. Jorginho. Rice. Very little to report from an attacking perspective. Jim, it's a cagey old game.
Yeah, I think it's a scoreline in keeping with what we've seen up to this point. Combined attempts at goal aren't high in numbers, and we could do with something to spark this contest into life.
Great strength, too strong for his opponent.
Look, this can still go either way. It might be flowing one way, but there's still time for some ebb.
We have got changes here, from both sides in fact.
Well, with the introduction of such a tall lad now, we may well see a more predictable, lofty route forward, but it's still very hard to deal with that, you know, if they can affect it right.
Oh, that's clearly not what he wanted to do. Kouyaté. Schlupp. Receives it in a good position. Out to the right. Steered out wide, but he won't reach that one. Schlupp. Into stoppage time, and it is still 0-0. And that will be the final act. Well, it looked 0-0 from a fair way out. Little craft or guile or penetration.